microphone's on. Hey, how about that? All right, good evening. Hey, Matt, sure, I'll get you down for signs, thanks. Yeah, I had I'll say a couple troll bidders this week. So, and yeah, as somebody's knockoff version of the Days of Thunders, I was looking for jingle music in here that won't get copyright flagged, and that pulled up. I'm sure if I'd grabbed the F1 theme for the F1 break, somebody would have a coronary somewhere. So yeah, just to be sure, I kind of sat on it for a little bit, but I've been called bro more than a dozen times this week, and I'm not a bro. So I knew I was in trouble. All right, thanks, Matt. And Chris, 350 is a little light, honestly, for me on this. I had to buy everything here at retail, so I need to get what I can get out of it. Take my chances otherwise. So, alright. Well, we're running way late, so again, I apologize. Yeah, it started out with about 25 messages to cancel my bid from one guy earlier in the week, and I'm like, well, instead of clogging up my messages, you could have canceled it yourself, and I sent him the link. Because I was in the middle of like 3 breaks or something that night, I didn't have a chance to do it right that second. And judging from his messages after that, he was expecting an immediate cancellation. And they're all, as you can see, a lot of F2 guys. And then by the time I got done with breaking and looked at it, this guy the bro guy was from Canada. And then there happened to be another bidder from Canada with a feedback of 2 that ran everything all the way up that he bid on. And only the ones that he bid on. So, I smell a rat. But such is life. But I kept being called bro, and I'm like, I'm more of a Spicoli guy for my era. But I'm sure he probably wouldn't know who I was talking about. So, alright, enough of that. Here we go. Let's end our night on a good note. We'll do the Sapphire at the end. And this is loose box orders from GTS, so hopefully. Alright, Chris, I'll get you down. Thanks for that. And AZ, thank you. How did I have you typed up in the list? Yeah, you know, guys like Jack Eichen were up to over $100. I'm like, yeah, all right. I can see how this is going to play out. Yeah, there was a Eichen was the one that I just noticed today, but there were other ones early in the week that they're on this list that everybody was up over 100. Like, there's just no way. Easy Machine, who are you? I forget. Just so I can get you down on the list here properly. And then I guess if we need the link yet, here I can recopy it. I always hate live raffling breaks here in the chat as we're going. All right, Slabs, thank you. I'll get you down. Ah, there we go. All right, thanks, Pat. Or Patrick. I figured it out, you know, a couple breaks ago, and then now I forgot again. So thanks for the refresher. Yuki? 10? Now? Yuki was, where is he on here? 85. Sato was 10. $85. If you want to pass, that's all right too. I hold no ill will on the last second stuff here. There's a bunch, Trevor. I'm trying to keep the list on the left updated as we go. And Slabs, you're Dominic, correct? Ah, yes, that you are. PayPal's a little slow. All right, the logo is just you have two logos on that spot. It's got it split up between F1 and F2, and the F2 didn't. Actually, no, F2 was sold to Christopher already. The list on the left should be updated. What does it look like? So yeah, here I'll give you a live list as it comes through here. Ocon is available, Kvyat, Giovinazzi. And then Abitable, Roberts, Key, Zofnauer, Toast. And Monchot, I think, are the... All right, thanks, Sean. And then a couple F2s, Iliot, PK, Galeo. The list is getting kind of far up the chat now. All right, got you on there. So, all right. Unless anybody wants to halt me from here on out, I will assume that the house gets the rest. Just because we're getting a little late here. What can you get for 10? At $2,000 a box? Not a whole lot. If you scroll up on the list, Sato is 10, Galeo, Jack Eichen, Giotto, PK. Those guys are all in F2. Schwartzman's got bought out earlier. He was 15. Somebody just grabbed Ocon. He was like 90, I think. I'm not paying attention to the packs. Yeah. The list on the left should say Anything that's blank, it doesn't have anybody assigned to it, is the ones that are open. So, I don't think there's anybody really notable. Giovinazzi maybe, and probably Yuki, but... Alright, here we go. Leclerc, Ricardo, whoops. Try the old hands off. Alright, Lewis and Stroll. 54. Alright, so yeah, I apologize for the late start. Hopefully we're rewarded here. Sergio tried it, and Carlin with a Steiner refractor. Max, driver of the day for Austria. Lando, freshest. Lewis win in China, and Luis Delatraz, purple. $138 out of $399 for Luis. And just a little blip here on the right. It seems to be off here. Stroll got bought out too. So, thanks for asking, though, Jack. There's Claire, a Kevin Magnussen, 54. And a hint of orange is the 70th for Max Verstappen winning Brazil. The camera over here. Check the back. Usually these are pretty clean. Maybe a little mark right there. Max Chun Kin. Hopefully I said that right. Congrats on that. Next up, Leclerc, wood in Belgium. ART on the logo. Guan Yu Zhu. And Roman Grosjean. $54. Mr. Zhu gotten a little bit more popular here in the last couple days. Verstappen, driver of the day for Spain. Jean Galeo. Lewis, award winners. And a Mercedes on the logo. For the refractor. Alright, Stroll, everybody's sideways here. Dasani. Campos. And Giovinazzi track tag. And we got Leclerc. Lacey. Lewis winning Hungary, and Sergio Perez, 54. Albon, driver of the day for China. Here, Gasly on the portrait. Lewis, award winners. And Bottas, refractor for Japan, driver of the day. Alright, that's the first half of box 1. Alright, second half. Christian Horner. Kevin Magnussen. Nikita Mazepin. And Lewis winning Monaco on the refractor. Yeah, now they don't want to go back to him, apparently. Vettel, driver of the day for Canada. Danny Kvyat. James Allison. And speaking of Pierre Gasly, forgot to take care of Mazepin and Magnussen before. Alright, Lundgaard. Prima on the team. Pedro Piquet and Racing Point on the 54. Max in a car. Lando in a car. Lewis winning Russia. And Leclerc refractor. All right, Giovinazzi. Daniel Ricciardo. Speaking of around the grid, how do you not fill a car up with enough gas? Mercedes on the logo. And photo variation for Charles Leclerc. It's the first variation out of regular chrome I've gotten in a while. Congrats, Matt. They screwed you on the back, though. All right, next up, Grosjean, MP, AlphaTauri, and a purple Vettel. $333 out of $399, and they're on the right in the usual spot. Back to Vettel. And we got Markelov, Bottas winning Australia, And the Ferrari on the 54. Kimi Räikkönen, Delatraz, Lewis winning Mexico, and Race Lab on the logo. Albon kicks off the last pack. With a thirsty Lando, driver of the day for France. This kind of feels like a paparazzi picture, like they're hiding in a corner on him or something. Callum Elliott and Sergio Perez for the tag. And that'll get us through box number 1. So do we think Max is going to hang on through the end of the season? Probably should have had this already won if he didn't have so many mistakes earlier in the year. But Lewis is definitely on a roll. I keep thinking of, was it Silverstone, where he was on the outside of Max, or outside of Lewis, and he ended up in the tires? And if he just backs off there, it doesn't DNF. He could be partying right now. Alright, box 2. Driver of the day, Mexico for Verstappen. Racing Point on the logo. Lewis winning Monaco. And Jack Eichen, 54. Mick, Future Stars. Yeah, I got a feeling the last race is going to be high drama. Charou, Latifi, and Aruvula on the refractor. We got a portrait for Mr. Leclerc. Carlos Sainz. High Tech on the car, team. And Schumacher on the tag. Verstappen, Ocon, Lewis winning Bahrain, and the Mercedes 54. Yeah, Charles has had a good break here so far. Magnussen, MP, Carlin on the team, and Pierre Gasly, refractor. Here's nickel and diamond himself back up too. All right, and we got Vettel, driver of the day for Russia, Race Lab, logo. Bottas winning US, and Racing Point on the purple. All right, got the mark there on the left. Pretty clean on the right. 159 out of 399. Congrats on that, Michael. Red Bull Award winners. Lando portrait. Bottas, driver of the day for Australia. And Roy Nassani on a refractor. Couple weeks for Dynasty, I believe. If they actually make it out on time. Matsushita. Habitable. Lewis. And Kimi Räikkönen. Tag. Verstappen. Looks like we got some more orange hiding in the back here. Virtuosi on the team car. AlphaTauri 54. And the orange is going to be 4. Pierre Wash. I think that's how you say that name. $14 of 25 for Pierre. And a pretty big nerf here on the right. All right, second half. Last chance at an auto here. All right, no autos. So let's see what we're going to get. Verstappen, driver of the day for Brazil. Christian Lundgaard. George hiding in the helmet. And Sean Galeo on the tag. The Sewer. Yuki. Williams on the logo. And the Haas for the wheels. We got Leclerc, driver of the day, Italy. Lance Stroll, Mick Schumacher, and Otmar Zofnauer. This feels kind of like a Troll's Choice box. Kvyat. Lewis winning France. Giovinazzi, purple out of 399, and he is on a gold. Kevin Magnussen, 70th. Kevin, Christopher, congrats. Little mark there on the left. I shall call you Chris from now on. And Antonio, 78 out of 399. Just a little issue there. Next pack, Albon, freshest. Signs on the portrait. Matsushita and Luis de la Traz, purple. $188 out of $399 for Luis. And a little mark on the left for you, Ron. And we got Bonotto, PK, Toto Wolff, and Kvyat on the wheels. Leclerc, Daruvula, a real George Russell, and High Tech Refractor. Congrats on this, Trevor. Alright, Steiner. Sato, Dams on the team car, and Christian Lundgaard on the refractor. And we got a Lacey, Mazepin, Tictum, and Daniel Ricciardo in the wheels to wrap up the chrome. All right, could get a little help from Sapphire here, please. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good luck here. Verstappen, driver of the day, Mexico. Give me Raikkonen. Mercedes, logo. And Verstappen, driver of the day for Germany out of 70. $31 of 70 there for Max. Little issue here on the left. Could see it more in person than the light on the camera is going to show. Chen Kin. Again, congrats. Number 2, Marcus Armstrong. Samaya, Mazepin, and Lewis, award winners. Pack 3. Verstappen, driver of the day, Monaco. Unbiddable, Pedro Pique, and Guan Yu Zhu. Number 3, Albon. Markelov. Everybody's got to be upside down. Danny Kvyat. And Bottas. Winning Azerbaijan. Sebastian Vettel. Lance Stroll. Sato. And George Russell. Hanging out in the car. Three to go. Magnussen. Rogovic, and he's got a nice surface scratch. Never mind, the gloss is kind of foggy too on top of it. Valtteri Bottas and Dan Ticktum Aqua out of 99. $27 out of 99 for Dan. It looks pretty, maybe a little bit here on the left. Maybe. All right, pack 7. Verstappen, driver of the day for Brazil. Another thirsty Lando. Pedro Pique and Giovinazzi. And our final pack. Vettel. ART on the logo. Valtteri Bottas winning Australia. And then we get a gold. Pierre Wash. And Pierre is going to be out of 50. 14 of 50 for Pierre. Well, that was kind of a letdown of a Sapphire box. Alright, we'll get a recap here. Again, I appreciate all the bids tonight. Sorry this break was such a cluster with everything going on. I'll assume the next one will be better. Alright, tags for Galeo, Raikkonen, Schumacher, Perez, Gasly, and Giovinazzi. Purple's out of $3.99. Racing Point. Thanks, you too, guys. Refractors. Race Lab here on the logo. All right, rookies and various portraits. $54s. All right, and then our pretty wimpy Sapphire, we had ticked him out of 99. Pierre Wash out of 50. George in a car. A Zoo. A Lewis, and I forgot to do another one. A couple Maxes in there too. We'll get them top loaded here in a second. Otherwise, we had a Max out of 70 out of the Sapphire. Driver of the day for Germany. Kevin Magnussen gold 70th. An orange 70th for Verstappen winning Brazil. Regular orange out of 25 for Pierre Wash. And Charles Leclerc with the photo variation. So, alright, well, again, I apologize for all the funny business with it early when we started. Thanks for the guys that grabbed stuff here as a charity at the end. I should have this out to you tomorrow. And yeah, have a good rest of your evening. Hopefully your next break is better than this one for you. And we'll see you later.